Now I tuned in to something super tight. Puffin' something sticky, nigga, I roll through the light. Need to hear something real just to get me through the night. I'm looking for them jackets cause I know they looking shy. Know I'ma get some game, tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get the low love from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.
Already, baby, what he do? It's your big dog, Bobo Luciano. I want to thank everybody again for tuning in to Super Tight TV. We're back, up your back, going smack, smack, smack. Just like that. Hope it feel good to you too, cause it damn sure feel good to me. I got my she ain't here today. Y'all thought I gonna, man, y'all you know, we doing an off day today. I gotta get my brother in the room and get him at the wood table and chop it up with him. So, you know, Jazzy K couldn't be here today. But this brother here, I've been knowing him since the late 90s.
Yes, sir.
It's been a minute, so that's like 20 plus years, yes, man.
Sir. Absolutely.
Shit, man, the man used to infiltrate my city.
Yeah, man.
In a good way. You know what I'm saying? And he was networking with my cousin Money Waters.
Yes, indeed.
And yeah, my man, when Money see this, he gonna lose his shit.
He gonna go crazy.
He gonna lose his shit. But say, man, I got Young Bleed in the house.
Hold up.
Hey, straight out that BR.
Yes, sir.
Straight out that boo.
Hey.
Man, tell the truth. How you doing, bro?
Oh, man, I can't be no better, man.
You looking good, got your fresh line.
Yeah, fresh face. Shout out to Mule back home, man. My neighborhood barber. You know what I mean? One of my you know, my homeboys for a long time. But, man, he real sharp with that pen, man.
Damn. I see, you know, I ain't had to have no haircut in a long time.
Look.
I see these boys putting flames on niggas' hair and all kind of guns.
Look,
but he got you looking crispy.
They call, you know, they say, man, that's that Steve Harvey, man. I said, look, we went from the Tony Curtis to the Bleezer, man. You know, there's some new shit.
Yeah, tell Mr. Bleezy.
Yes, sir, this the Bleezer right here, man. Get you one, man.
Tell that nigga to quit talking about this Steve Harvey. That's the Bleezy face.
Bleezer, man. Come on, man.
Already, man.
Yeah, that part.
You been good, though?
Beautiful, man. Bless my big brother.
Family good?
Man, everything is
I'm
everything.
You stay where you are. I'm going to sit there a little bit closer.
Yes, sir.
Already.
Everything is everything, man, you know.
And I want you know, my wife normally has a protocol where she goes all the way back. We want to go down through there so the family members can know Young Bleed.
Memory lane, Minnie Riverton, man.
Yeah.
Back down memory lane. Let's
down
go.
memory
Talk to
lane.
That part.
So let's start at the beginning. Tell the folks where you from.
Born and raised, man, the bottom of South Baton Rouge, BR, Garfield Street, up on the turn, man. Shouts out to Carlos Tucker, G Block. G Street, man, you know what I mean? So all the way from the bottom on up, man.
Already.
Yeah.
So Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yes, sir.
And tell the people about your family life. Was it two parent household, siblings, that type of thing?
In the beginning.
Okay.
I'm from the broken home syndrome, you know what I'm
Already.
saying?
A lot of us are.
Yeah, my mom and pops, my daddy, probably was together the first, maybe 11 years of marriage. I'm first born.
Yes.
My mother had 2 kids, my mother, it's a significant thing about my mother and my pop and my evolution. I'm a 74 baby, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The day I was born, my mother had what's the word I could use? Well, I'm gonna say it like this. The doctors approached her on this note, and my papa, and it was like she had a complicated pregnancy with me.
Okay.
We hear Pac say, man, I had 3 seconds of peace, then it was on ever since. I ain't had that 3 seconds. Rest in peace to Pac, man. He said I got Pac on my shirt. This Gemini season, y'all. 71, baby. 74, pound of love, man. Yeah, pound of blood. But saying that to say this, my mother had the choice of living or dying, me being her firstborn. When I was in the embryo, she read me Dr. Seuss. I had an uncle, you know what I mean, Warren Johnson, from South Baton Rouge, on until he lived in Florida modern day now.
Yeah.
But he played all the African-centric instruments, in particular the drums, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Congos and bongos. You don't play nothing plugged up. You see what I'm saying? So while I was inside, she reading me this Dr. Seuss thing. My uncle playing the drums, and she couldn't stand it because I could hear it from the inside. She said, I'd be flipping on her stomach and running her nuts. She couldn't stand him playing the drum.
Yeah.
So when they say rap is rhythm and poetry,
Yeah.
I tell them this: we celebrating the 50 years of hip hop, y'all.
Yes, sir.
I just left Jackson, Mississippi a couple of years ago and reunited with Dougie Fresh. We go back to the Bronx in the beginning of what this is. But saying this about my mother, and shouts out to Asiatic Black out there, you know, Boo Rock seen it, we reconnected, yeah. So it was a beautiful kamikaze found a fact. But my mother had this proposition: you could live, we could save you, or we could save your child. My mother was 17 years old, and she said, you know what, I lived enough life. I just turned 49 June 6th. So when I look back and my mother, oh man, remarkable life story. One of the greatest, my goddess on the planet. And she said, look, I lived enough life, I'll take my death, let my baby live. My mother's still here, y'all. She'll be 67 years old next month.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah.
So, there's nothing like losing your mama, man. Hold on to her, baby.
You get one of them and one daddy, man. So when we talk about that, I grew my mom and my daddy. At a certain time in life, I had the broken home syndrome.
Yes.
Yeah, my name, Paul know what it is. My name was Total Darkness for a while. I still wear black lokes and khakis and beanies and all that type of thing. And I'm a light-skinned brother.
Yeah.
But in a dark world, when you missing your papa, a lot of us as sons miss our papa.
Yes.
And mother could only do so much. So I shouts out to my step-papa.
Yeah.
He was a man from the Night War in New Orleans.
Okay.
So my dad and my papa and my mother still here. So far as my grading in the game, you know, I go back to mama making that choice. Papa was like, hey, man, look, save my wife, man. God damn it, I'm making another baby.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My mama laid down for me when I come here, so I ain't get that 3 minutes apiece.
And mama said, no, let's have it.
Yeah, said, look, bring my baby up in here, man. Yeah. And took across the head. So from that, my life sacrifice.
That's your love right
and
there.
What I became for is hip-hop and RAP on my mom and my uncle. I'm born this way.
That's real.
Yeah, I'm a year less. I'm born in 74, hip-hop's in 73, so that part.
Oh, you raised up in it?
Yeah, I was born in it.
Oh, yeah, you said born in it.
Yes, sir.
So, your other sibling, is that, that's your little brother or little sister?
My brother really actually from the concentration camp originally, Lucky Knuckles, for everybody to know Lucky Knuckles. You know, I mentioned him in a lot of raps. He on all my records, concentration camp into the Corleone family. My right-hand man, you know, with the whole, yada that mean. You know, Uncle P's in the building, man, so we stitch, man, long thread, man.
Yeah.
Look.
Yes, yeah, my boy Uncle Polly, baby.
Yeah, big brother, man. Big brother, little brother, man. Long ways all day. Me and him since Little League, man.
Yeah.
So Little League, baseball shit, you know, I'm born on Garfield Street.
Yeah.
It's murder blocks. He's where like anywhere else, ain't no black and whites in heaven. But I'm born on Garfield Street, Paul on the street before me, Grant Street.
Okay.
We went to different elementary school, but we played for the same elementary.
Little League.
Little League.
Already.
So since a baby with him and his whole family, rest in peace to his mother.
Already.
And his papa. So we stitch, man, since baby, man. Yeah.
So his mic, turn him up a little bit. This is his mic right here. Yeah. That's cool.
Yes, sir.
So what high school did y'all go to out there? We want to give props to the high school.
Definitely, man. I went to 2 different high schools. Later in life, I said I was raised up 2 times. With Gaudier Lane being a bridge. My mother, in an effort of giving us a better life after the break apart with my papa.
Yeah.
She tried to, my step-papa come along, and what they did was aim at a better situation from the gutter, but beautiful gutter that we come from.
Yeah.
So Gaudier Lane was a place, you go to Gaudier Lane right now, it's Mexico City. It was Compton first and that part, you know, over time. But at the time, my brothers would tell you, y'all remember when it was just the LSU bus went through there, none but white folks, LSU stoop. It was made to be that, a different kind of like midlife. Me and my pop say this all the time now. It used to be 3 levels to life. Rich, middle class, and poor. That was an aim toward the middle class. But now, as you know what I'm saying,
that's real.
It's just like Compton. You know what I mean? Yeah, that part. So
it changed. How long do you think it took it to change like that?
In them 80s, man.
80s took it on.
I'm a 70s baby, so we come from that whole Reaganomics crack up. You know what I mean? We grew into that evolution where we remember a time of Fat Albert, Charlie Brown, the cartoon, and just to be here to watch the world change. in a fast time. So I say I grew up twice. I'm from South Baton Rouge to the east side of Mayfair. Shouts out to the whole Mayfair, east side and the north. And we used to have to fight about that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? So about 11 years old, 85, you know, I'm in the east side. So, you know, in that sense of the word, you know, it gave me that kind of balance for the city and throughout, and I got family everywhere in the city. So, you know, from the bottom and the top of my neighborhood, it break down. We say this here versus the Crip and the Blood thing without the ragging, and that didn't trickle down, and they've been rooted. We was just riding, talking about that. But it's more like hood bank. We all black people, you know what I mean? Black, and we had white folks in our neighborhood, Italians, you name it. But you know who from your neighborhood, the way he walk, talk, wear his shirt, you see what I'm saying? Without the rag, we knew the Parktown, we knew Glen Oaks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that was like that. But Guardia Lane, what they call G Lane now, murder block, body for body every day. I remember when we was egging houses and throwing rocks against kids.
Now they shooting it up.
Now they shooting it up.
With assault rifles.
Right. So now, like I say, my pops used to say, hey, man, you know, it's 3 levels of life. Rich, middle class, and poor. He said, nah, it ain't even a middle class no more. You're rich or you're poor, man.
That's real.
Yeah, so, you know, back to them roots, that part.
It's your girl, Jazzy K with Super Tight TV. We want to thank everyone that's been watching. Hey, if you do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, also press the notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video.
Know I'ma get some game tuned in with Super Tight, yeah. I get it all up from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.